Good morning and Jai Hind. In this video, we are going to discuss one more numerical on oversubscription from the book Company Accounts written by D.K. Goyal. So, it is question number 23 from the exercise. Let us read the question first. A company invited application for 5,000 shares of rupees 100 each. That means 5,000 shares were issued by the company and each cost 100 rupees. The amount is payable as follows. So at the time of application, 20 rupees per share has to be paid. At the time of allotment, 30 rupees. On the first call, 20 rupees, and on the second and the final call, 30 rupees has to be submitted by the shareholders to the company. Applications were received for rupees 8,000 shares. So it is a case of oversubscription that only 5,000 shares were issued, but shares of applications have been received for 8,000 shares. So applications for 1,000 shares were rejected. So out of this 8,000, a company has rejected the application of 1,000, and the pro rata allotment were made to the remaining applicants. That means the remaining 2,000 shares has to be adjusted as per the pro rata. All calls were made and duly paid except Ganesh, the holder of 200 shares, paid the 2 calls with allotment, and Shiva, the holder of 300 shares, failed to pay first and second call money. So in this, along with pro rata, there is a case of call in advance and call in area. We have to pass the journal entries to record the above transactions. So you can see here the first entry that is made is for the application that is received by the company, and it is of 8,000 shares. So bank account debit to share application account, and the amount would be calculated by multiplying 8,000 with rupees 20. We get 1,60,000 rupees. So out of this, we have to reject 1,000 shares and next 2,000 has to be adjusted. So the next entry would be share application account debit to share capital account to share allotment account to bank account. So the amount of 1,60,000 comes before share application account, and out of which the company has issued 5,000 shares. So 5,000 into 20 has to be appeared in front of share capital on the credit hand side, and after that the company has rejected 1,000 shares. So 1,000 into 20, that means 20,000 shares, 20,000 rupees has to be mentioned in front of bank account which has been rejected, and the remaining, that is 40,000, has to be written in front of share allotment account, because we are going to adjust this 40,000 as in the time of allotment. Okay, now the next call has been made for the allotment money, share allotment account to share capital account, and for this 30 rupees has been asked per share by the company. So 30 rupees into 5,000 shares were allotted, that's why into 5,000 it gets 1,50,000 rupees, which is given on the debit and credit side. Now it's for the receipt of allotment money. So bank account debit to share allotment account to calls in advance account, because we have in the question it is given that Ganesh, who is the holder of 200 shares, had paid the 2 calls with allotment money. Okay, so first thing, that in front of bank account we have to calculate what after the amount has been written in case of 2 share allotment account and 2 calls in advance account. So we have already received the allotment money of 40,000 at the time of application, and we have to adjust that at the time of allotment. So out of 1,50,000 we have to subtract 40,000, which is to be adjusted at this time. So we get 1,10,000, which is to be written on the credit side. And out of this, the amount of Ganesh which he had paid as an advance, that would be 10,000 rupees for 200 shares. So it is to be written here. Then after this, there would be first time for first call. So share first call account debit to share capital account, and 20 rupees has been asked by the firm. So 20 rupees into 5,000, it becomes 1 lakhs. Now the money of first call has been received by the company. So the entry would be bank account debit, calls in arrear, calls in advance, and to share first call account, because at this time there is an advance of Ganesh as well as there is an arrear because of Shiva of 300 shares, because Shiva has failed to pay the first and the second call money. So in front of the share first call, 1 lakh rupees has to be written on the credit side, and call in advance account, because Ganesh holds 200 shares and 20 rupees has been asked in first call. That's why the call in advance would be 4,000 rupees, and Shiva, who holds 300 shares and 20 rupees were asked, so we have to multiply this both, and there would be a call in arrear, that is 6,000 rupees, which is to be written in front of calls in arrear in debit column. So we can easily calculate the amount in the bank column by subtracting 10,000 from 1 lakh. It becomes 90,000. Then after this, there is a call for second and final one. It would be 30 rupees per share. So 5,000 in multiplied by 30, it gives 1,50,000. So entry would be share second and final call account to share capital account, and 1,50,000 has to be written on the debit and credit hand side. Now it's time for the receipt of that money, and again at this moment there is an area for the Shiva, and there is an advance for Ganesh. So you have to make the entry just like before, that bank account debit, calls in arrear account debit, calls in advance account debit, and to share second and final call. So in front of share second and final call, amount of 1,50,000 has to be written on the credit hand side. Then in call in advance, as Ganesh has 200 shares and 30 rupees has been asked, so it becomes 6,000 rupees, which is to be written on the debit hand side. And in case of calls in area, Shiva holds 300 shares and 30 rupees were asked, so multiplying this we get 9,000 rupees. So after subtracting 15,000 from 1,50,000, we get 1,35,000, which is to be written on in the debit side in front of the bank account. I hope you all have understood these entries. Thank you.